Shri Shri Radha Golokananda ki jai. Hare Krishna. So thank you everyone for joining us. As I mentioned earlier, many devotees are still preparing. All the Janmashtami preparations are in full swing. So devotees are all around, and hence we see fewer here, but they'll all come for the class. So today we have our very dear, His Grace Amarendra Prabhu, who will be giving us a class. And it's 1 week before Janmashtami, actually 6 days before Janmashtami. So Prabhu will really help us get in the right mood. Right? Internally, how should be our mood? How should we actually get into the mood of Sri Krishna Janmashtami? So let's welcome our very dear, His Grace Amarendra Prabhu. Haribo! Haribo! Everyone can please come in front. May I request everyone, please realign yourself. And even Matajis, if you can just turn this way and come little friend. And all the Prabhus, please come all the way in front, please. Mic stand. Please, everyone can come friend. Actually, yeah. You don't need the mics. So we'll have more announcements after class about all the things happening for Janmashtami, how we need, what all the services are available, you can get involved, how you can serve. So all those announcements after the class. So right now we want to give our full attention to the Katha by His Grace Amarendra Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
If it is possible. Yeah. 10:03. I have to check the exact. Can I have a mridanga? Yeah. Jai Radha Madhav Kunj Vihare Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivar Dhare. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivar. Jai Radha Madhav Kunj Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivar Dhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Yamuna Tiravanachari. Jai Radha Madhav Kunj Bihare
गोपीजनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा गोलोकानंद, राधा गोलोकानंद राधे। जय प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभुपाद, श्रीला प्रभुपाद। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोलोकानंद की जय। श्री गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो। Hare Krishna. So welcome everyone. We will chant this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam and we'll get started. This is Canto 10, Chapter 3, entitled The Birth of Lord Krishna, text 47. ततश्च शौरे भगवत् प्रचोदितः ततश्च शौरेर्भगवत् प्रचोदितः सुतं समादाय ससूतिकाग्रहात् सुतं समादाय ससूतिकाग्रहात् यदा बहिर्गन्तुं येष तर्ह्यजा यदा बहिर्गन्तुं येष तर्ह्यजा या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया या योगमाया जनिनन्दजायया. Please chant. Vaishnavis, please. Let's chant together one last time. Tatascha shaurer bhagavat prachoditaha sutam samadaya sasutikagrahat yada bahirgantum yesha tarhyaja ya yogamaya janinanda jayaya. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Could we move to the translation? Thereafter, exactly when Vasudev, being inspired by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was about to take the newborn child from the delivery room, Yogamaya, the Lord's spiritual energy, took birth as the daughter of the wife of Maharaj Nanda. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur discusses that Krishna appeared simultaneously as the son of Devaki and the son of Yashoda, along with the spiritual energy Yogamaya. As the son of Devaki, he first appeared as Vishnu, and because Vasudeva was not in a position of pure affection for Krishna, Vasudeva worshipped his son as Lord Vishnu. Yashoda, however, pleased her son Krishna without understanding his godhood. This is the difference between Krishna as the son of Yashoda and as the son of Devaki. This is explained by Vishwanath Chakravarti on the authority of Harivamsa Puran. I welcome all the devotees. Thank you for being here for the Sunday feast. We are on the brink of celebrating Sri Krishna Janmashtami Maha Mahotsava ki. And it's our golden opportunity to bathe our consciousness with the nectar waters of Srimad Bhagavatam. I seek the blessings of Jagat Purush Prabhu and all the senior Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis before I attempt to speak anything. May the right words come at the right time, in the right mood of serving Srimad Bhagavatam, purifying our heart and pulling our consciousness closer and closer to their eternal loving service. With this as the intention, I attempt to begin my service today. In the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, very beautifully in the 3rd chapter of the 10th canto, it is described that Mother Earth is getting ready to welcome the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. it is described that as Krishna is about to appear, the star constellation of Rohini has become more effulgent than before. The directions have become fragrant. The sky has become jubilant. The stars are more effulgent. Every astronomical and astrological entity, including the sun and the moon, have become humbled by the most beautiful, merciful nature of the Supreme Lord, that He is agreeing to leave Nitya Vaikuntha Dham and appear in this world just to save us. The oceans have started being more sober than before, because when you're in the presence of a very great personality, you naturally become humbled. The clouds have started to drizzle with slight thunder. There's very sweet, fragrant, aromatic environment created by the breeze carrying the pollen seeds from the whirl of the lotus flowers. The creepers are full of leaves and flowers, and they have embraced the trees like the husband and wife have come together in pair to welcome Krishna. The Devatas headed by Indra, Agni, Vayu, Varuna, Soma, Chandra, Surya, everyone with the Kinnaras, the Kimpurushas, the Vidyadharas, the Siddhas, the Charanas, the Apsaras, the Gandharvas, the Vidyapatis, all of them from different departments of musical expertise, are ready with their talents to welcome the King of the universe. It is described by Shukadev Goswami that Kalaha Paramashobhanaha. When Krishna was appearing, the astronomical time was not auspicious. But when Krishna decided to appear, everything became auspicious. Now, this is very significant for all of us. The significance is, just like when the king comes, everyone celebrates, especially the scholars, the teachers, and the poets. The scholars are glorifying. The teachers are having mantras and they're having priests under them. And then you have the poets who are writing poetry and songs on the spot, glorifying the qualities of the king. The Acharyas explain Krishna is the king. And who is the scholar? In Sanskrit, the word scholar can be signified by the word Buddha. And Buddha is also Mercury. So Mercury became humbled in glorification of Sri Krishna because Krishna was the king. Just like the scholars are called Buddha and Buddha means Mercury, similarly the teachers are called Guru and Guru means Jupiter. And similarly the poets are called Kavi, which is also the name for Shukracharya or Venus. And in this way, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mars, all of them, including the sun and the moon, became supremely favorable at the moment when Krishna was deciding to appear. In the life of a devotee, that moment when you welcome Krishna, that is the most auspicious moment of our life. We could be going through the dark phases of obscurity, dark phases of distress, dark phases of inexplicable pain. But if we welcome Krishna in that inauspicious time, that time becomes auspicious. In Sanskrit, mercy is called anugraha. What is it called? But if you split the word anugraha, anu also means favorable, like anukulyena krishnanushilanam. And graha means planets. So the word anugraha means mercy of Krishna, which also means anugraha, favorable planetary positions. Which means if we welcome Krishna in our life and become recipients of His mercy, all planets become favorable on our astrological chart. This is a known fact. The planets cannot do anything to a Krishna Bhakta. Not possible. However great an astrologer may be, he must accept. Na Vasudeva Bhaktanam Ashubham Vidyate Kvachit. Any great astrologer, even with hundreds and hundreds of chart reading experience, he must say that if you chant the Vishnu Sahasranam every day, which is the 1,000 names of Vishnu, then the favorable planets become more favorable, unfavorable also become favorable. Because na Vasudeva bhaktanam ashubham vidyate kvachit. For a devotee of Krishna, there cannot be anything inauspicious. Kalaha paramashobhanam. Also the word kala means time. The word kala also means death. When Krishna was appearing, time factor, Mahakal, Shivji was also offering obeisances. And Kal in the form of death, Yamaraj was also offering obeisances. Imagine if Krishna is appearing and Lord Shiva as Mahakal and Yamaraj as Mahakal are both subservient, then why do you have to worry? Brahma is offering prayers, Shivji is offering prayer, Indra is offering prayer, Chandra and Surya are offering prayers, Yamaraj is offering prayers. If we offer prayers, they become on the same side as us. If we don't offer prayers, now you're on the opposite side. Therefore, when Krishna is appearing, Bhagavatam describes, earth became so auspicious. Everything became so serene, so calm, so beautiful. The birds, the cuckoos, the peacocks, everyone became so happy. The cuckoo started singing, the peacock started dancing. The bumblebees were humming the glories of Krishna. How wonderful. My Guru Maharaj was explaining once, during his time, he went to Dashashwamedha Ghat. How many of us have been to Dashashwamedha Ghat in India? You can raise your hand a little higher. Okay, few of us, okay. So Dashashwamedha Ghat is a very historical place. But unfortunately, by the influence of Kali Yuga, you find a lot of homeless beggars on the banks. So my Guru Maharaj, he was used to having people, seeing people there begging at the shore or the banks of the Dashashwamedha Ghat. One fine day he went there, it was spick and span, it was so clean. Not one person there. And my Guru Maharaj said, what's wrong? Am I in the wrong place? Why is it so clean? And the other person said, actually Prime Minister Indira Gandhi is expected. So the government has made extra rules to clean up this place. So my Guru Maharaj said, Indira Gandhi came, everything was so clean, she left, everyone came back. He said this in the context that when a prime minister or a president of one state or one country comes in, things become clean, and once they leave, things become dirty. What to speak of the arrival of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Hari. When Krishna was coming, Mother Earth became so happy. And she has so much history with Krishna. Whether you talk about Ananta Shesh, the Lord as Ananta is holding Prithvi Devi on his head, or the Lord as Varahadev uplifted Prithvi, or the Lord as Vamandev got Ganga here into this world and ruptured the shell of the material existence by the tip of his toenail as Vamandev. So as Ananta, as Varaha, as Vamana, Prithvi always got some or the other touch of the Lord. But in this avatar, Vrindavanam Sakhi Bhuvo Vitanoti Kirtim Yad Devaki Sutta Padambuja Labdha Lakshmi. She will get the touch of the signs and symbols of the very beautiful, soft, loving lotus feet of Yashodanandan for all times to come. Prithvi is so happy and excited. When Krishna appeared in Vrindavan, Brajvasis are happy. But when he went to Mathura, Mathuravasis are happy. When he went to Dwarka, Dwarkavasis are happy. But throughout this 125 years of Leela, there was only one person who was constantly happy, and that was Prithvi Devi. Because whether Krishna was in Vrindavan or Mathura or Dwarka or Kurukshetra, he wouldn't leave her. So Prithvi Devi, Bhagavatam describes, is getting ready to welcome Sri Krishna. And at that time, the situation in Mathura is such that Devaki and Vasudeva are imprisoned. They have lost 6 of their babies by the brutal, heartless slaughter performed by Kamsa. The 7th child was Baladev Prabhu, Balaram, also called as Sankarshana. He is called Sankarshana because the word Akarshana means to attract. Very interesting personality, Balaram. Balaram attracts himself from one womb to another. People are talking about heart transplant. In our Sanatan Dharma, there is head transplant also, Ganesha. And here there is a womb transplant. Moving, sthanantara, from one place to another. He attracts himself between wombs. Both party are confused. Where did he come from? Where did he go? And this spoils the whole art of counting for Kamsa. Because Kamsa was told the 8th child is going to be the cause of death. 6 have been killed, 7th appeared, but before appearance disappeared. Should you count him or no? So now the next child who comes in, is he or she the 7th or the 8th? And in this confusion, it added more trouble to Kamsa. Bhayat Kamsaha. Kamsa is anyway the epitome of fear. Now Krishna is spicing it up a bit. And Balaram is Guru Tattva. 6 children are killed, Balaram appears, disappears, then Krishna appears. Teaching all of us, if you keep Guru in the center of your life, then on 2 sides of your life, 2 things will happen. On one side, anarthas will get destroyed. These 6 children are lust, anger, envy, etc. The 6 diseases of the heart, Shadripu, they are the 6 children. And on the other side, we have Krishna. So, anartha nivriti means destroying the negative. Artha pravriti means acquiring the positive. If you keep Guru or Balaram in the center of your life, following his instruction, following his mood, because he is in the middle part of the sandwich, you get both loaves of the bread. The anarthas get destroyed and Sri Krishna appears in the same heart. So now it's interesting. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna enters the mind of Vasudeva Maharaj. Krishna Leela is so deep, so profound, insurmountable, par, apar, gabhir, shunya. There is no start, there is no end, there is no ocean bed. It goes on forever. But we have about 30 minutes. So there has to be tattva, there has to be rasa, there has to be take-home lessons, there has to be commentaries, there has to be interpretations and authenticity to Shastra. It's very difficult. I'm already sweating. Krishna enters the mind of Vasudeva Maharaj. Sri Hari Suriji has written, this is a very interesting take-home lesson for all of us. On one hand, you find Gajendra's prayers where Gajendra says, Nama giram viduraya manasaschetasam api. My dear Lord, the mind cannot catch you. And on the other hand, we see Krishna's entered the mind of Vasudeva. Sri Hari Suriji says, mind cannot catch Krishna, but if you can make your mind as pure as Vasudeva, Krishna will catch your mind. Our mind cannot catch Krishna. But if we can purify our mind by remembering him continuously, Mad Bhakta yatra gayanti tatra tisthami narada. Hari sadavase tatra yatra bhagavata jana gayanti bhakti bhavena harer namaiva kevalam. That place where there is Shravan Bhakti, Kirtan Bhakti, Smaran Bhakti, wherever there is remembrance of Krishna, Krishna appears. So the mind cannot catch Krishna, but if through that mind we remember Krishna, Krishna appears and catches that mind. Yes, Maret Pundarika Aksham Sa Bhahyabhyantara Shuchi. This is not simply an Achaman mantra. This is the aim of our life. That mantra doesn't mean by chanting the mantra we become purified. That mantra says that by following that mantra of remembering Krishna in all circumstances, sarvavastham gatopiva, we become purified. Vishnum, Jishnum, Mahavishhnum, Prabhavishnum, Maheshwaram, Aneka Rupa, Daityantam Namami Purushottamam. Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabhavishnave. Vishnu Sahasranam. By remembering Sri Hari, that mind becomes purified. And Krishna comes into that mind. There are other reasons also why Krishna entered the mind of Vasudeva. Krishna could have entered any sense, but in the Gita he says, Indriyanam Manaschasmi. Of all the senses, the mind is my resting place. Therefore, Krishna went into his own bhajan kutir. He entered the mind. Also, of all the senses, the mind is considered to be the most restless. Therefore, in Sanskrit, the word for mind, apart from manas and chitta, is Gopala. Because Go means senses and Pala means leader. So of all the senses, the most restless leader is the mind. So therefore the mind is called Gopal. Krishna thought to himself, hey, this is amazing. In this Leela, I am also going to become Gopal. And I am going to be extremely restless. To become something, you have to associate with people of like-minded character. You are what you associate with. So Krishna thought, I am going to be Gopal and I am going to be supremely restless in this Leela. Therefore, let me associate with a Gopal. And he associated with the mind of Vasudeva. So many beautiful interpretations. Another interpretation is the word Vasudeva, Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabdhitam. Bhagavatam describes the word Vasudeva means purity. Vishuddha Sattva, pure goodness. Krishna enters the mind of Vasudeva and from there he appears to show that that heart which cultivates pure goodness is the heart which can hold Krishna and give Krishna to the world. Tumhara hridaye sada Govinda Vishram. Only those who are pure, they can hold Krishna. Tirthi kurvanti tirthani swa antastena gadabratha. To hold Krishna you need purity. And then with that purity, you can hold him and give him to the world. And Vasudeva had both. With the purity of his mind, he could hold Krishna and give Krishna. From there, Krishna entered the heart of Devaki Rani and appeared in this world. He could have appeared from Vasudeva, but why did he appear from Devaki? To teach all of us. The more you struggle in life, the more you tolerate, and the more you continue to hold on to hope and worship Sri Krishna, without holding any revenge or animosity against the person who is the medium of that turmoil. Devaki Rani went through so much. Who can imagine the trouble that she went through? He cannot even articulate through words. And even if it is articulated, we won't understand. Even if we understand, we can't experience. 6 children. It's not even a miscarriage. The children were born healthy and beautiful and were murdered in front of her eyes by her own brother. This is horrifying. It's as dirty, as scary, as fearful as it gets. And even after all of this, she continued to pray for Kamsa, for a change of heart. And she continued to tolerate the reversal and prayed to Sri Hari, to Vishnu. Her faith was not reduced even by an inch. Krishna is teaching us this principle. If you have tolerance, if you have the heart to pray for the medium of your turbulence, and at the same time you hold on with faith, that is the heart where I appear from. That is the heart. It is not easy to manifest Krishna in this world. It's not easy. Therefore, King Kulashekara in the Mukunda Mala Stotra, he says, Krishna, how great are you? Dara vara taravarak suta te tanujo virinchi stota veda tava suragana bhritya varga prasada. Mukundmala Stotra, Kulashekara Alvar says, Krishna, you are so great. He is not saying, Devaki Rani, you are great because you have a son called Krishna. Kulashekara Alvar tells Krishna, you are so great because you have the best tolerant mother called Devaki in the whole world. You are fortunate. Tavaki, Devaki te. So Krishna appears, and how beautifully he appears. Sashanka chakram sakirita kundalam sapita vastram sarasiru hekshanam sahara vakshas thalashobi kaustubam namami vishnum shirasa chaturbhuja. 4-handed form. Kshiro danvat pradeshe shuchimani vilasat saikate mauktikanam mala kripta sanastas phatikamani nibhair mauktikayir manditanga shubrair abrair adabrair upari virajitair mukta piyusha varshaihi anandina puniya dari nali nagada shankhapanir mukundaha. What description! Krishna appears as Mahavishnu, 4-handed form. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. What is his club called? Kaumodaki, for a reason. Because the word Kau in Sanskrit, Kau Prithivyam, which means Mother Earth. And the word Moda, Muda Dhatu, Mod word means to give joy. Because Krishna uses the club to destroy the Asuras, to give pleasure to Mother Earth, that club is called Kaumodaki. Then in the second hand, Mahavishnu is holding a lotus. Lotus is called Padma. But Padma also means prosperity, Lakshmi. So he doesn't just destroy the asuras, he also gives prosperity and bhakti to the devotees. Therefore, the second hand has a lotus, referring to prosperity and devotional service to the devotees. But then devotees also, while practicing bhakti, struggle with anarthas in the heart. Therefore, the remaining two hands are there. The conch shell and the Sudarshan Chakra. They are called Aridhara in Sanskrit. Aridhara means destroying inner enemies. So first, Krishna will destroy external enemies in the form of atheism in our life with the Kaumudaki. Then with the lotus flower, he gives us the opportunity to perform bhakti. Then when we walk on that path and we are struggling with inner anarthas, he invokes the conch shell to wage a war against our inner anarthas. And when they come in front of Krishna, he uses the Sudarshan Chakra and laser surgery. Bloodless. Not one drop of blood drips. So in this way, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, these four astras, they are supremely wonderful. They are hope-giving for a Vaishnav. That I don't have to worry. The Lord's Ayudha, Chakra, Gada, Shankha, Padma, they are protecting me. This is the power of Vishnu Murti. And he has a Kaustuva Mani and Srivatsa mark and beautiful scattered long soft black curly hair. What effulgence! When Mahavishnu appeared in that prison house, it is phenomenal. Devaki and Vasudeva were stunned. Imagine having the Lord of the whole creation appear in your prison cell. And the whole prison cell was lit up. How effulgent is Bhagavan? Koti Surya Samaprabha. To see the rays of one sun, we need shades or glasses. Imagine seeing Mahavishnu, who is the cause of millions of such suns. But when he appeared in that prison house, he was not harsh like the sun rays. He was very soothing like the moonbeams. Therefore, in Sanskrit, there are two words. Please repeat after me. Kara and Raka. They mean two different things. But they seem like this switch, the swap of syllables. Kara means a prison house. And Raka means moonbeams. Mother Chatamai ki jai. I'm seeing Mother Chatamai after, how many years would that be? Few years. From Boston. So nice to see you. Welcome. Please come. Welcome. So, wonderful beloved disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. And Mother Chatamai was the one with whom I would go out on Harinam Sankirtan in my Boston days. By her chastisement, I improved 1%. Please come. So the word Kara in Sanskrit means a prison house. And Raka means moonbeams. So it's amazing that Krishna, who is the source of contradiction, Krishna can reconcile opposite things in his personality. Krishna is the greatest, yet at the same time the smallest. He's the father of everything, yet becomes the son of Nanda and Yashoda and Devaki and Vasudeva. He's inside of everything, yet outside of everything. He's all-knowing, yet gets afraid and scared. He sleeps as Mahavishnu in Yoga Nidra, yet needs bedtime stories from Mother Yashoda. He frees us from fear, yet gets afraid of his own reflection and shadow. He creates animals in this world, yet jumps like a kitten when he sees a kitten. So these opposites that are found in the Lord are reconciled in this pastime, because he who is Guru becomes Laghu. He who is Sarvavyapi becomes Paramatma. He who is the heaviest becomes the lightest. And then the lightest becomes the heaviest. In this Leela, he appears in the prison house, Kara, and makes it opposite, Raka, full of moonbeams. How beautiful. And when the Lord appears, it is described. The Tithi is so amazing. Krishna appeared in, according to Shastra, he appeared in the Shravan Mas. Shravan Ashtami, Krishna Paksha Ashtami. Krishna appeared in the Shravan Mas. So Shravan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, Kartik. These are the 4 months of Chaturmas. So he appeared in the first month of the 4 months. So what does the word Shravan mean? We know the word Shravanam. Shravanam means to hear. Shravana means to do the service of making others hear about Krishna. So Shravanam means to hear, and Shravanam means to be an instrument in making others hear about Krishna. So if somebody can become a servant of Hari Katha and Hari Kirtan and make others hear about Krishna and be an instrument for Shravan, in his life Krishna appears. Therefore Krishna appeared in Shravan Mas. How wonderful. Therefore, ya idam paramam guhyam mad bhakteshu abhidasyati bhakti mai param kritva mame vaishasi asamshayam. In the Gita, Krishna says, anybody who preaches about me becomes so dear to me that I am won over by them. So Shravan, hearing about Krishna and making others hear about Krishna, doing kirtan for others, doing katha for others, after nourishing our hearts sufficiently with the process, then in the lives of such great souls, Krishna appears. It was not just Shravan Mas, it was also Rohini Nakshatra. So there is mystery behind that also. There is no mystery which is unsolved in the writings of our acharyas. Why did Krishna come in Rohini Nakshatra? It is described that Rohini is the name of the most prominent queen of Chandradev, Somadev, moon god. And because Krishna is appearing in the lunar dynasty, moon dynasty, he wanted to appear from the womb of the first queen. And the first queen for Somadev or Chandra is Rohini. So when Krishna was appearing, it was Rohini Nakshatra, as if she is the mother. And from her womb, Krishna is appearing. And exactly in the middle of the night, meaning the middle part represents the womb of the lady. So Krishna is appearing from the womb of Rohini Nakshatra to show that I am Chandravanshi and I am the son of Rohini. Also to show that, O Baladev Prabhu, in our previous incarnation as Ram and Lakshman, we appeared from the same womb, which means the same Leela. We appeared from the same personality. But in this Leela, you are transferring yourself from Mathura to Vrindavan, and I am appearing here but appearing there, and there is so much confusion between you and me, who is coming where? First we decided both will come here, then you came, you cleaned the womb, you went there, then I am appearing here, then I am coming there, and I am also appearing there, then, too much. Where is Krishna actually present and where is Balaram actually present? If this question is asked, Devaki Janmavadaha. It is a ever-existing controversy whether Krishna is unborn or born, and if he is born, whether Devaki or Yashoda, who is the mother? So to solve this predicament, our acharyas describe, Krishna thought to himself, simple, Balaram appeared from mother Rohini. If I also appear from nakshatra called Rohini, I can tell Balaram, you and I are brothers because we have the same mother. You are Rohini Nandan, I am also Rohini Nandan. Out of his love for Baladev Prabhu, exactly in the Rohini Nakshatra, Krishna appeared. Then it is described, Krishna appeared at night time. He could have appeared during daytime also, like Ramachandra. Ramachandra, Naumi Tithi Madhumasa Punita, he appeared during daytime, but Krishna appeared at night. Why? Because in the Gita, Krishna has said, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam. Yes, which means when materialists are sleeping, nighttime, what are spiritualists doing? Awake, doing bhajan. So Krishna is making this point. If you sleep early and wake up early, which means in the middle of the night you're doing bhajan like the great sadhus, then in your life I will appear. Those who are sleeping all night, Krishna is saying, I'm not going to appear to you because you are like the doorkeepers of Kamsa. But for those who are like Vasudev, awake at night and doing bhajan, remembering me, I will appear only in their lives. You have to do some austerity for me. You have to either give up your eating a bit or you have to give up your sleeping a bit. Either be awake little late night and chant Hare Krishna like our Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj would do, or sleep early and wake up and chant Hare Krishna. But if we are going to be late night, awake on our phone, and then late morning we wake up on our phone, then Krishna is not appearing. He may appear as a wallpaper. He may appear as a screensaver, but he may not appear in real life. So therefore he appeared at night. Now, the interesting question asked is, the month has been described, the Krishna Paksha has been described, the Nakshatra has been described, the time has been described. But one thing is not known is which day of the week did Krishna appear. Our acharyas thought we should not leave that unsolved. So they have answered it wonderfully. So we have how many days in the week? Saptaha. Sapta means 7, aha means days. Krishna thought to himself, out of these 7 days, which day should I appear on? According to Shastra, Krishna appeared on Wednesday, Budwara. And there is an interesting analysis that acharyas give as to why Krishna appeared on Wednesday. Nothing happens, there's nothing called coincidence. There's nothing called as instinct. Everything is well planned by the Lord's instincts. So it is described, Krishna thought to himself, I am appearing in the Soma Vansha. Soma Vansha means Chandra Vansha, lunar dynasty. And what is the day which refers to the moon god? Moon day or Monday, right? The word Monday comes from the word moon day. It's the day for the moon, Soma. So Krishna thought to himself, if I have to appear in the lunar dynasty, I should not appear on the same day as the leader of the Vansha. I have to come after him. Because then it will be known that I am a descendant in that dynasty. So now the next day is Tuesday. Tuesday in Sanskrit is called Mangalvaraha, Mangalvasaraha, which means the day of auspiciousness. So does auspiciousness come after Krishna appears? Or does auspiciousness come even before welcoming the Lord? Right? Even before the Lord appeared, everything became so auspicious. So Krishna cannot come on Mangalvar. He has to come after, so that you can say before he is coming itself, auspiciousness has risen. So now how many days do you have? You have Wednesday, you have Thursday, you have Friday. Now Saturday is Shani, so Krishna will not appear on that day. Because it is considered to be a malefic. Shani is Saturn on the astrological chart. So now how many days do we have? 3 days. You have Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And Krishna is not Surya Vanshi, so he will not come on Sunday. Sunday even we take holiday while Lord will work on that day. He also takes off that day. He's not working on that day. He's not going to come. Right? So we have 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Now let's analyze Thursday. In Sanskrit, Thursday is called Guru Vasaraha. And Guru is Brihaspati. And Friday is called Shukra Vasaraha. Shukra refers to Shukracharya. So Thursday and Friday, they are the days for Brihaspati and Shukracharya. Now please tell me, is Krishna a disciple of them, or is Krishna ultimately Guru for both those gurus? Which means he must come before them. Because if he comes after them, it will seem that he is the disciple of Shukra and Brihaspati. So therefore, Brihaspati and Shukra come after the Lord as his follower. And Mangala, auspiciousness, and Som, the moon god, come before the Lord. And in this way, Krishna decided, I will appear on Budvasaraha or Wednesday. Although this year Krishna has changed his calendar. This year Krishna thought, malefics become benefics when I appear. So let me appear on Shanivasaraha. Everyone is worried about Saturn on their astrological chart. So let me appear on the Saturn day. Saturday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we take it as holiday, and the Lord is appearing this weekend so that everyone can come and celebrate Shri Krishna Janmashtami Maha Mahotsava ki Jai Ho. Jai Ho. So now Krishna appears. Vasudev is astonished. Class goes till 6. I'm no longer a visitor now. When I used to be a visitor, I could say a few minutes over. But now, since I'm local, I'm following. I have to stop it. Happy local. So Vasudev Maharaj and Devaki Rani, they offer profuse prayers to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And it is interesting, Devaki Rani gets scared. Because till yesterday, she's pregnant with a child. And today, that child is Sashanka Chakram, Sakirita Kundalam. He's so tall, so effulgent, so exuberant, so exquisite. Kamsa will definitely know this is the eighth child who's coming to kill. So Devaki Rani prayed to Krishna, you please do something but hide yourself. Just like Guda Kapata Manushaha, Mayaya Javanika Channam, Na Lakshase Mudadrisha Nato Natya Dharoyata. Like Kunti Devi says, my dear Lord, you hide behind the curtain of Maya, Yoga Maya. Similarly, Devaki Rani prayed, Krishna, you make this form invisible. I am little anxious. So Krishna inspired Vasudeva in the heart and said, you please take me to Gokul Mahavan. Vasudeva Maharaj, now as he's listening to this prayer, he's thinking, how will I take God to Gokul Mahavan? As he closes his eyes to think of a plan and he opens his eyes, the Lord has become a baby. Therefore, if we can go back to the Sanskrit of this verse, you can see so wonderfully in the first and the second line, Tatascha Shaurir Bhagavat Prachoditaha. Bhagavat Prachoditaha means Bhagavan, Vishnu, inspired Vasudeva in the heart to take him away. But when Vasudeva went to execute, Sutam Samadaya, the Lord had become a child. So first line says Bhagavat. Second line says Sutam. So between the first line and the second line, the four-handed became two-handed. How wonderful. And Vasudeva puts Krishna in a soft, beautiful, wonderful basket. White cloth, cotton bed basket. And it is described just like Narayana, Kshira Sagara Taranga Shikara, as Narayana sleeps on the ocean of milk. Similarly here, Narayana as Krishna is sleeping on the white milk ocean of that soft bed. Vasudeva picks up this basket and keeps on his head. As soon as he keeps Krishna on the basket and keeps him on the head, Bhagavatam describes the handcuffs and the iron shackles from the hand and the feet, they start to crack. Our acharyas describe this is the secret of all success. We are bound by the iron chains of karmic sinful reactions. And only if we can prioritize Krishna's holy name on the basket of our life, on the topmost priority list, the to-do list, then karmani nirdahati kintucha bhakti bhajam. The iron shackles of repeated birth and death, the iron shackles of sinful reactions are all cracked to pieces. Ridhyantasto abhadrani vidhunoti suritsatam. Whether welcoming Krishna as Harinam or whether welcoming Krishna as Srimad Bhagavatam, Shravanam or Kirtanam. If you keep Krishna on the basket of your life, on the highest priority, and that's the only thing you hold with both your hands, then the iron shackles will crack. As Vasudeva Maharaj took one step after another, the iron doors started to open. Our acharyas describe, Yadi bhavati mukunde bhakti mananda sandra karatala kalitasa moksha samrajya lakshmi. That if you hold Krishna on the basket of your tongue, then the doors of mukti open, the doors of Golok Vrindavan open, the doors of Vaikuntha open. What to speak of these iron doors in Mathura in Kamsa's prison house? What is astonishing in the fact that these doors opened? Mahat sevam dwaram ahur vimukte tamodwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. When you serve Krishna, when you serve his pure devotees, then the doors of Vaikuntha open. As much as associating with negative, atheistic minded people opens the door of hell, Trividam Narakasyedam, so much by associating with sadhus, doors, moksha dwaram apabritam, the doors of Vaikuntha open. And Vasudeva Maharaj taught this principle for all times to come. Now the interesting thing is, at this point, as Vasudeva Maharaj takes Krishna One step after another, and the doors open, one after another. So many iron doors have to be opened. There were 16 doors, one after another, not just one door. Kamsa made sure that Devaki and Vasudeva were kept captive. These 16 doors represent the 5 working senses, the 5 knowledge acquiring senses, the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether, and the mind. We are trapped by these 16 doors, and if you hold Krishna, one after another, each door opens. But Kamsa was quite interesting. He had kept doorkeepers at the end of each of those doors, and how astonishing, they were all snoring and sleeping. Teaching all of us that Hari Katha is Krishna coming out. The speaker of Krishna Katha is Vasudeva, and when he speaks Krishna Katha, that Krishna Katha is Krishna. And if we are sleeping at that time, then Kamsa Maharaj ki jai ho. When Hari Katha comes out, Krishna is appearing through Vasudeva, then those who are awake are the devotees, Vasudeva and Devaki. And those who are asleep, Hari Hari. Also teaches us that we don't have to wait for anarthas to go to for Krishna to appear. Krishna appears first and kicks the anarthas out. Vikriditam vrajavadhu biridam cha Vishnu shraddhanvitanu shunuya athavarna yetyaha bhaktim param bhagavati pratilabhya kamam ridrogam ashu apahinoti achirena dhiraha. Bhagavatam describes that anarthas don't leave first. Krishna enters the heart first. So it is not that the doorkeepers were sleeping, therefore Krishna appeared. No. Those doorkeepers are anarthas. Krishna appeared, therefore those anartha-like doorkeepers went to sleep. It is not that first anarthas have to sleep, then Krishna will appear. Krishna has to appear first. We cannot say, I am offensive, I am sinful, how can I chant? Continue. Yena kena prakarena manak Krishna niveshayet. However, in whichever circumstance we may be, let Krishna appear in our life. Those anarthas, lust and envy, who are doorkeepers in the heart, they will go off to sleep. Now, as Vasudeva Maharaj steps out, it is described, it starts to rain. I know I'm kind of racing time. Few minutes over. Yeah. As Vasudeva Maharaj steps out, it starts to rain. And we know this is a very historic annual phenomenon, that even today in Braj Mandal on the night of Janmashtami it rains. So rain and Krishna Avirbhav has deep connection. Our acharyas describe the rain clouds are thinking, because in Krishna Lila everything is animate. In Damodar Lila, if the milk can feel envious of the milk of Mother Yashoda's love, that I am boiling on the stove and still Krishna is drinking Mother Yashoda's milk. Therefore, let me jump into the fire and give up my life, the milk thought. So everything in Krishna Lila is animate. The flowers in Damodar Lila jumped off Mother Yashoda's hair to fall at her feet, to mention for all times to come, don't sit on the head of a pure devotee, your position is at his feet. Don't try to control a Vaishnava, but get controlled by her. So the flowers jumped from Mother Yashoda's hair and fell at her feet. So everything in Krishna Lila is animate. So the cloud started to think, look at the beautiful, wonderful form of Shamsundar, baby Gopal, Krishna. For all times to come, whenever people glorify the bodily complexion of Krishna, they will say, as bluish black as a rain-filled monsoon cloud. The cloud started dripping tears in disbelief that, my dear Lord, as Ramachandra you took the complexion of the grass, and as Krishna Chandra you have taken the complexion of the rain cloud. Our lives are successful. Also the cloud started supporting Vasudeva Maharaj. There is some flute sound going on. Huh? Some chime, okay. When Krishna appears, the flute must appear too. although he was too young to play the flute at this age. The rain clouds were helping Vasudeva Maharaj. Because Vasudeva Maharaj is performing a very brave act of escaping the prison and carrying Krishna out. If Kamsa or any of the associates find Vasudeva with Krishna doing this, then everybody will be murdered. Vasudeva Maharaj attempted the impossible. And therefore the rain clouds were helping, because when it profusely rains, those who are inside the house don't prefer to go out. And those who are outside the house prefer to come in. So if somebody is indoors and Vasudeva Maharaj is walking outside, they will not want to come out because it's raining profusely. And if somebody is outside and they may see Vasudeva Maharaj, then they would prefer to come inside the house, and in that way they will not see him. And let's say somebody is outside and may see Vasudeva, then the rain is so profuse that when it rains so profusely, you can't see at a distance. Then somebody may say, but you can hear Vasudeva Maharaj's anklets as he is walking. When it rains so profusely and the water hits the roof, that sound eclipses the sound of Vasudeva's walking. So Krishna arranged this so wonderfully to teach for all times to come. If you become a Krishna Vaha, a carrier of Krishna consciousness in this world, then the whole environment supports you. The whole environment will support you. Prabhupada was like Vasudeva Maharaj. Prabhupada was like Vasudeva Maharaj. Taking on the Jaladuta, having 2 heart attacks, from Calcutta coming to Commonwealth Pure in Boston. Historic journey. Vasudeva Maharaj is carrying Krishna, Srila Prabhupada is carrying Krishna consciousness. And it is so amazing. In every Leela you can find this parallel. In Ram Leela, it was Hanuman carrying Ram's ring. Sita Devi is separated from Ram. Right? In this Leela, Yashoda Rani or Nanda Baba is separated from Krishna. And in our life, we are separated from Krishna consciousness. So Vasudeva Maharaj got Krishna to Nanda and Yashoda. Hanumanji got Ramchandra's ring, which is the holy name, to Sita Devi in Lanka. And Srila Prabhupada got Krishna consciousness from that world to this world for our benefit. The environment supports such a Vaishnava. We only have to become the carrier of Krishna, selfless carrier of Krishna. It starts to rain. The cloud is offering the first bath, the first abhishek to Krishna. Probably the cloud may have heard Bhagavad Gita, because Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. And Indradev may have thought, I don't have fruits, flowers or leaf, but I have abundant water. And Krishna also says, Yad Karoshi Tat Kurushva Madarpanam. Whatever you do, do it for me. The cloud thought, fantastic. I have water, and what I do is showering, I will do it. Why now? Because if I don't do it now, Krishna reaches Gokul Mahavan, Mother Yashoda will bathe him with her love. Here Devaki Rani bathed him with her love. There Yashoda Rani will bathe him with her love. But between 2 motherly baths, he also needs a water bath. That I will do. So it starts to rain. Sripad Jiva Goswami Pad has said, Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. Krishna comes for Indra. In every incarnation to kill the enemies of Indra, Krishna appears. So when someone's coming all the way from Golok Vrindavan for your benefit, shouldn't you come out with your department to welcome him? And this is how Indra with his water department welcomed Sri Hari. Now as Krishna is walking, it is described, Yamuna Devi gives way. Yamuna Devi is thinking, I better give way, because Yamuna has heard Ramayana. And it is quite interesting, the connections are interesting. There Ram appears in Surya Vansha and tries to cross an ocean which is in Chandra Vansha, because the ocean is the father of the moon. Because in the churning of the milk ocean, the moon came from the ocean. Right? We remember in the 8th canto, where the churning of the milk ocean takes place, the moon comes out. So Ram appears in the sun dynasty and crosses through the moon dynasty. And when he was not allowed or given way, then you can imagine what happened. by his very intense yet merciful and angry eyes, the water on the ocean surface was boiling. Now in this Leela, the dynasties have flipped. There it was solar dynasty Lord crossing through lunar dynasty ocean. Here it is the lunar dynasty Lord crossing through Yamuna, who's the daughter of the sun, solar dynasty. So Yamuna Devi is thinking, once bitten, twice shy. Life is too short to make all mistakes and learn from it. We should learn from the mistakes of others. When ocean himself is not forgiven, I am simply a river. Before the Lord asks for it, Govindaya Namo Namah. Another meaning, Yamuna Devi, she is splitting to teach us for all times to come. Bhavambudhir vatsa padam param padam 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 yad vipadam natesham. By taking shelter of Sri Krishna, the ocean of repeated birth and death gets dried up. It becomes knee deep. What to speak of a river like me? My dear Lord, you are coming with your father. I can't obstruct you. So she gives way. Also telling Krishna, please enter my heart and see what is happening. There is Kaliya living inside. Rasa Chintamani, Kaliya is living inside. He is living inside. You come and check my heart. Yamuna is splitting to let Krishna enter her heart. But it is interesting, Krishna is coming with another snake. He comes with Anantashesh behind him. Yamuna is thinking, what kind of Leela is this, my dear Lord? I know it takes a thorn to remove a thorn, but not like this. I need to remove one snake from my heart, and to remove that snake, you are bringing another snake. I think I need to protect myself. Thinking like this, Yamuna starts to rise in ecstasy to protect herself. She touches the lotus feet of Krishna and so wonderfully tells Krishna, my dear Lord, in some places I am ankle deep, some places I am knee deep, some places I am hip deep, some places I am chest deep, some places I am neck deep. My dear Lord, I can increase or decrease my size and my height. Please enter and perform the type of pastime that you like. If you want a boat festival, swing festival, swing festival. You want to frolic with your friends, frolic with your friends. See, I can increase and decrease the thermostat of my height. I can increase and decrease to serve you. Vasudev crosses through Yamuna, so wonderfully protected by Anantashesh, teaching us for all times to come. If a devotee preaches Krishna consciousness fearlessly, the Yamuna water of ecstasy will touch his heart, and the whole Guru Parampara as Anantashesh are backing him with Shakti. Amidst all disturbance, amidst all difficulty, even if the water rises, even if the water sets, even if there is a snake, even if it rains, even if there are shackles, even if there are iron doors, even if there are doorkeepers, continue to hold Krishna on the pedestal of your life. My dear Lord, Maro bhi rakho bhi jo ichha tuhar. For lifetimes I have carried Maya in the basket, and I have continued this cycle. Not this life, my dear Lord, not this life. Not this life. This life I will place Krishna. And even if the water of calamity increases, so be it. Krishna, you have many ways to test me. I have only one way to pass it. Krishna Eka Sharanam, by taking exclusive shelter of you. And if somebody does this consistently in their life, Vasudev teaches us, the iron shackles of karmic reactions break, the doors of Vaikunta open, the doorkeepers of Anarthas go to sleep. There is rain shower of gratitude in one's life. Bhakti ecstasy rises. The moon of transcendental wisdom rises in the dark sky of hopelessness. The ocean of birth and death goes knee deep. The snake of Guru Parampara backs you. And as you continue to carry Krishna, you reach Vrindavan. Krishna is unlimited. Krishna Leelas are unlimited. Each Leela is unlimited. Therefore, Kim Brahma Janma Bhirananta Katharasasya. If somebody can taste this Krishna Leela, what is where is the need to be Lord Brahma or be born as a Brahmana? And on the other hand, if somebody is born as Lord Brahma or a Brahmana in this world and doesn't taste this Krishna Leela Pragayantyo, then life elo ar gelo. We are born and we die and we don't taste nectar. So to Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, who have given us so many gifts that we can be grateful for, including the gift of worshipping the deity, including the gift of chanting the holy name, including the gift of relishing these wonderful lesson-filled Siddhantic Rasik Leelas of Sri Krishna, including the gift of entrance to the eternal abode of Sri Vrindavan, including the gift of the beautiful congregation of devotees, including the gift of realizing what we have received, to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Parampara,